Good afternoon, sir. My name is Lim Mei Sit, and I will now do a walkthrough of the beach level of level one. I have two in total. So this is the walkthrough of level one of the beach. And if the player dies, it will respawn here. I'm very sorry. I'm gonna take a long time for this one level. So after the island mazes will be moving tiles. Don't think any of this. See, it is not easy at all. Especially when you're playing with other players who will be there to push you. So after the moving tiles is the bowling balls. Oh my gosh. These balls are to push the players. Oh no. There's a cheat. You can just run faster. Push the players away, so try to avoid them to the best of your ability. Next, after that is the flying tile. So after the flying islands is like the disappearing tiles, as mentioned earlier. Yeah. So these tiles will disappear if you wait on them for too long. Use certain tiles. Oh shoot! Holy shit! Crap! There are tiles in the maze that the disappearing tiles that do not disappear. So if enough players run on it and they manage to find the path, it should be fine. So anyway, after the disappearing tiles over there is the goal. It was my very bad playthrough. So that was a walkthrough of the first level of Fun in the Sun. All right, so this is the second beach level, or as I named it, Fun in the Sun. Oh. So that can over there is for players to pick up and throw at other people. These are the moving balls, but if you do not want to go here, there's a little shortcut here. Oh, I missed it. But I will persevere and fight through this. So after the moving balls of doom, the sandcastle area where, oh my gosh, you try best to avoid them because they grow in size and they try to push you away. Once it grows big, it pushes players away. And this is this whole area is like a slowdown area where you get to the end as fast as you can. Here, players. Gosh. Honestly, if the level is too hard, I might have to slow everything down. But as it stands now, my teammates have been able to win the game, so really hard for me. So after the whole moving tiles, you will just get to the goal over here. And that is my excellent walkthrough for level 2 of the beach level.
Hi, welcome to level 3 part 8. So, our first section is the falling platform. So when the person reaches the platform will fall down, and the player will die. Then, in order to get past it to it, you need to move faster and jump faster before the platform fall down. So just jump faster. So reach the next checkpoint. So this is the moving tower. So jump on it and see right timing of the next tower coming down and jump over it. Find the best tower to jump. Then reach the next section. So this section to avoid the vehicle, so just wait. Just move faster and look left and right. Then reach the next checkpoint. This part to push the gate and find the way out. So in this section there is a props over here that you can pick up and throw. So we reach the next section. So need to find a way need to avoid being pushed down by the barriers. So just avoid being left and right, find the space that have space. So the goal is the goal is at the end, so the goal. And here is the handle of velocity, so this is the bouncing platform, jump over it, I can jump. Now over the next platforms, and the next platform, jump over it. next checkpoint. So this section is a spinning bar and platform. So avoid being pushed down by this spinning bar. So just move accordingly and find the way out. Avoid being pushed. So reach the next section. So this one, gain the timing and passing the read. Find the way. So it's faster. So this one is slower. Oops. Just passing through it, and we reach the next platform. So this one is the props that can be picked up and be thrown to another player. After that, we reach the slider. This part the player need to going down to another side and let the slider moving higher at the another side, so you can go with another unit. Just jump. When the slider is getting high, and we can jump to another. So we successfully passed this section. So in these sections, they only have one way, that is the right path. So when I step on the wrong block, you'll be fall down and you die and respawn. So to find the correct path. Oops, this is the wrong one. And the goal is epic run, so we just find the right path and you'll be the winner of this level. Nearly we can reach the end. A few steps more. Reach the end. I'm the winner. And you can I think the next one, testing it, is the right one, and you quickly come back. Oops. So you know which one is the right one. Then the right one. There's the right one. Oops. Oh, step on the wrong one. Yeah, a few more blocks and can reach the goal. And reach the goal.
I'm Thong Khai. Now I'm going to present the fourth level, which is the forest, which the other name is Meat and Green. So now let's start the part 1. So the first one is the poison lake. When the player hit or drop into the lake, the player will die and respawn. So the second one is these blocks. They are sitting here. They are different height, and the player will need to jump and get to them. So third section, it is the prop station. The player can pick it and then throw it. So now moving on to the fourth section, the cave pillars. So we need to avoid hitting the pillars. If we get hit, we will die and we will respawn again. So now we get through the pillars cave. So the next one is the moving platform. So get through the platforms. Now we will see the monster clouds. They are going up and down after this area. Touch it, we will die and respawn. So we pass through and we pass through all these sections. Now we go to the goal. So now we're going on to the second level of the forest team. You can see the first section here, the lift. The player needs to step on the lift to get through the lake. And need to avoid getting wet, or else the deck. And the second section here is the hill. The player need to avoid getting hit by the logs, or else the player will get hit and back to the previous point. So after pass through the hill, we will see the forest hill. We need to find the way out. So now we find a way up, and we will moving on to the next session. The spinning log. Player need to be careful and not hit by the log, or else the player will need to gone back. So here is the prop station. The player can pick up the things and throw at people. So now we will meet the second climbing block. We need to faster get through this space. And then we will move on to the last session of this level. let's start here. The player prevents getting down. Whereas the player will need to respond and play again. So now we reach the goal.
So now I will show you the walkthrough for level 5A, the Westland A. So this is the overall environment. And all the players will place on this starting platform once the game starts. And in front of them will be the first obstacle, the moving platform. So the player will need to pass through these two platforms in order to go to the second obstacle. So just need to wait for the correct timing and go to the next platform. And just jump, and then we will reach the second obstacle. So these are the fireplace, which the player should avoid touching the fireplace, otherwise they will respawning the player to the checkpoint again. So we will need to avoid touching it. And then the player must just need to be a bit careful. Like this, the next one is the rotating and pushing platform. So the player will just need to pass through them. So these two are pretty easy to pass. The first and second obstacle, I think for me it's pretty easy to pass. And the hard one will be this one, the narrow dock with the moving raft. So the player need to find the correct timing to jump onto the raft. So let's try. Okay, so if the player fails to do that, then it will respawn to a checkpoint again. So we just and yes, then we will get onto the raft so that we can reach the fourth obstacle. So there are many logs on this platform on the ground, so the player can pick them up. Just pick one and then throw it to other players to interrupt them. So just left click to pick up and then use Q to throw it away. Like this. And then the player will need to use a raft to go to the next obstacle. So just get onto the raft and then go through it. Okay, this will be the fifth obstacle, the spinning platform with logs on its surface. So the player should not collide with the logs, otherwise you will respawning the player to a checkpoint again. So I think this one is not very hard to pass also. The player just need to be patient and wait for the correct timing to pass. And be very careful. Let's choose another one. So both the spinning platform is the same. There's no difference between them. The number of logs, the speed, they're the same. So just, oops. Oh my god, oh! Okay, I already passed that obstacle and now it's the last one, a spinning rail track. So the player will need to stand and move on the track. And the player can see the environment under the platform also. So the player will keep spinning with the platform. So just to improve the user experience. make it more fun. So I only put 1 in the middle is because I want to increase the competitiveness. Like this is the last one, so everyone should try to get onto the ending point. So just keep going, and then we'll reach the ending point with trophy, balloon. So player, we just need to collect with the trophy, and then you'll go to the next level. So I think that's all for level 5A, the Wasteland 8. Thank you. So now I will show you the walkthrough for level 5B, Wasteland B. So the environment is similar with Wasteland A, and some of the obstacles are also same as the obstacle in Wasteland A. So now let's start to play. So the first obstacle is the spinning and pushing platform. So the player just need to spend some time. It's quite fast and easy to pass through because it's just the first obstacle. And then the next one, the second obstacle, is the moving wagons. So there are many wagons moving left and right with different speed, and they are moving very fast. The player must avoid touching them, otherwise the player will be respawned to the checkpoint. So the player need to spend some time and be a bit patient in this obstacle course. So the player need to always look at the situation of the wagons and find the correct timing to pass through it. And yes, we can pass. And then the third one is the spinning wheel track, which is same as the one in Wasteland A. So the player just need to walk carefully, and then you can reach the next obstacle. So I also put only 1 here. It's because I want to increase the competitiveness, which is the same purpose on Wasteland 8. So then we just go to it. We just jump onto the fourth obstacle, the pushing platform. So there are some haze under the train, and they will push the player down to the platform. So just be careful, and then we can pass it quite easily. Oops. And yeah, we will reach the fifth obstacle, the locks. So this one is also same as the one in Wasteland 8. So player can pick up the lock and then throw it to other players to interrupt them. And then the player will also need to take the raft to go to the last obstacle, which is the spinning platform with lock on the surface. So this one is also same as the one in Wasteland 8, but I only put 1 here. It's because I want to increase the competitiveness and make it more fun. So we just need to pass through it, and then we will reach the end point. So just be careful and find the correct timing. So the player just need to be patient, and then they can win this level. Okay, then we will reach the end point, which will have the trophy, and then we will win this level. So I think that's all for level 5B, the Wasteland B. Thank you.